Hey there, and welcome back to my YouTube channel called RC Instructor. And this is going to introduce a series of videos of this particular aircraft. It's the Horizon Hobby Apprentice S, which stands for Safe Mode. So the Apprentice S15E. 15E stands for the size of the motor, and E being electric. I'll explain in a lot of details about what safe mode is and what the 15E means in a few minutes. But to introduce this series of videos, what I want to do is tell you that this is going to be a fair number of videos, probably over 40 videos, with many of them being at the field showing you techniques and tips on how to actually fly the airplane, more than I've done with other videos. I expect to do a maiden flight and a second maiden flight, but then many more videos after that. With the techniques of how I recommend flying this airplane. But to begin with, we got a box. We've got to open that up and look at it. And I also want to explain what safe mode is. I want to explain how this compares to the Mini Apprentice, which is a previous series of videos I've recently finished. And try to determine what is the better first airplane. Is it the Mini Apprentice, or is it the Apprentice, or is it something else? I owned an Apprentice. I still own an Apprentice. I bought an Apprentice about 11 years ago. It was a great airplane, simple, easy to fly. Came with just a simple standard AR 6200 receiver in it, and came with the DX5 radio. Worked great. Didn't have all this new technology in it, but it's been a really good airplane. This airplane is slightly different size. I'll compare that later. But what I want to focus on is what's the best first airplane. You've seen the Mini Apprentice. If you haven't, go look at that series of videos. You'll get to see this one. This airplane is probably 3 times as fast as the Mini Apprentice. It's certainly twice the weight. And we're going to find out what we do with this. So you can, this series of videos in the beginning here will follow along directly with the manual. I always download the manual before I buy the airplane anyways. And so you'll be able to follow along in the manual the steps in building it and getting it ready to fly. And during each video, I probably will introduce some items that are handy to have for not only in the shop, but at the field, and the things you really need to complete all the field equipment, the test equipment, and those kinds of things that make this RC aircraft hobby a lot of fun. So with that said, I will stop here, and in the next video we'll open up and see what's inside. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.